Oh hell no, it's Dark Souls free time. Welcome to Totally Not Yarnum. A couple things before we start. I actually recorded this episode before, but the recording kinda screwed up. Luckily, nothing actually happened. I went down that bridge, I fought a doggy bro, and then I came to this big shimmering barrier that was like, you need a doll to get past. So, not much was actually done. And then I went and killed some zombies. But yeah. Anyway, one thing that I'll note is I tried to play a little bit more Fashion Souls. Try to figure out how I could optimize my gear, how I could look a little better. But in the end, the Fallen Knight set is just the coolest freaking set I've found so far. I did have a play with my sticks a bit. Like, the various different staves that I could use. Like, this staff probably does the least damage out of all of them. But, I mean, look at this thing. Look how long it is. Look how ridiculous that is. I can't even, like, walk through a doorway with it, so I just get stuck and fall over. And this thing, it's got, like, feathers on the end. It's a twiggly, bittled stick. I don't know. It doesn't really work for me. Whereas this, you know, it's the same length as my sword. It's nicely balanced. I can go like this and be like, "Ooh, yeah!" Which is, you know, very important in Dark Souls. So I'm just going to stick with this one. Because fashion. I also learned a new spell. Ha 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 ha. A little bit of this, a little bit of this. Oh yeah. And this is just like an area of effect damage spell. And, even better, I can stand in it and kill myself. Haha. One thing this indicates to me is that at the moment it does not actually do that much damage. And you see, like, it did a piddling amount of damage to me. It is cool, but it is cool, and I think it's got potential, especially in some boss fights. Because, you know, often a boss will kind of just like stand in one spot and swing away at you and have a good time. And if he's breathing mercury gas that whole time, then, you know, he's going to take some damage. It's pretty good. Black Hand hat? The King's Black Hand. Okay. So let us proceed, shall we? But yeah, I've been looking closer at my build, and I'm generally of the opinion that sorcery in this game is not so great. Not the greatest, but I'm going to find a way to make it work. There are also a couple of NPCs up on these stairs that try to kill you, but I killed them, so that was pretty good. These guys just love standing on their little... Oh, hello. Oi, I'm trying to narrate. Love standing on a little platform and shooting me with crossbow bolts, so I'm just gonna get around them a little. Oi. Yeah, note that like one crossbow bolt does about as much damage as me standing in the mercury cloud for basically the whole effect. Da-da-da. Oh, I missed. Hey, I got him. Hey, there's a dog. Puppy! Bad puppy. Alright. So, now we're approaching the Cathedral of the Deep, which I'm pretty sure is the home of Saint Aldrich? If that's his name? Pretty sure it's his name. No? Okay. That guy seemed like he was about to have a good time. Hey, these guys don't aggro. Nice. Yeah, they have a little corpsey buddy there, and that guy had an Estus flask, but you need to attack these guys to get at it. And then they turn into fire and things. And generally, you know, are not pleasant. I don't know what the story is with this, like, this pillar. Right? Praise to something. Yeah, exactly. But that guy's got the right idea. This pillar is clearly important to them somehow, but it's barely even inscribed. I mean, it's got some text on it, but it's nothing I can read, that's for sure. I didn't actually go this way. Let's see what's happening. Try pyromancy. Strongly disagree. Oh, I got some souls. Try pyromancy. Monstrosity ahead, but try fire. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I probably should have taken the upper route so I could show you exactly what the deal is with these things. Who needs fire when you have stick? I mean, honestly. Yeah. I'll see if I can actually make my way back up so I can show you what the deal is. Also, while you're standing here, you just start bleeding, which is not pleasant in the least. If only I had soup. Yeah. You are bleeding. There it is. Alright, blood loss. Thank you. Thank you very much. And now it starts ticking up again. I should probably be wearing the blood bite ring. Let's lose the... Actually, let's lose this one. Take the blood bite ring. There we go. Just so we can last a little bit longer against this nonsense. Hey, it's a crystal lizard. Maybe. I think it's a crystal lizard. Okay. Ow. So, I had a walk around here before in the previous Phantom episode that was lost forever. Oh, right, of course. Yeah, no, I'm just going to keep going back there. And I found not a lot of interest, but I'll go up this path so I can show you exactly what the story is with these Zombros. So, yeah, here you've got a graveyard, and it's full of weedly little zombie dudes. And these guys are like barely a threat, right? They are not even a thing. I basically two-shot them. If I would have magic up my sword, I could one-shot them. And yeah, it's pretty much just an opportunity to dance the thriller. Because these guys, like, even when they hit you, they do like 2 damage. So yeah, these guys appear to just be, well, A, infinitely spawning, but B, like, pretty sorry fellas. They're slow, they're weak, they're fragile, they might as well not be here. And then you've got this guy, right? And you see what the deal is. You see what these guys are actually here for. You see what they have inside them. Have a kick, bro. Have a kick. Yeah, it's just the intestines are animating. The intestines are animating. They are alive. And that is super quickly gross. My goodness. It's just not pleasant to look at or to think about or just to have in your life. Because whatever happened to these guys... Look at that guy! The upper body's completely limp. So these guys... Oh, hello. Bit of this. Bit of that. What's up with my frame rate today? Silly things. Up in the area. But yeah, these guys, the intestine monsters popping out of them makes me believe that these guys are not actually zombies, per se. It makes me think that they actually have these other things inside them. Well, now that guy has something else inside him. But, yeah, it makes me think that they have some parasite growing inside them that's infusing their intestines and gribbly bits. Whoa! I have a friend. Oh, is there like a white birch here? Is there a white birch? Oh, that is a white birch. I should have known. And the bone shard. Lovely. Okay, so we've actually noticed... Repair powder, thank you. We've actually noticed that, Unknown Traveler, that this guy shoots... Yeah, shoots these bolts wherever there's a white birch. Another Unknown Traveler. And will defend them quite vigorously. Young white branch, young white branch. Awesome. Seer, having seen that tree again, is... Oh, he does not like me anymore. We used to be friends, but now we're not. Hey, are you spewing? Okay, no. I thought you were going to, like, spew out a parasite, but you're not. Get out of here, buddy. Come on. 22 souls, why even bother? It's not worth the effort to hit them. Look, they're puking their guts out. Could that be the parasite trying to get out? Maybe. Maybe. Could be. But yeah. One thing I'll note right off the bat. Time finger butthole, ha ha ha. Yeah, I forget what that guy had. But one thing I'll note right off the bat is that they... Yeah, this goes back to where we were. That goes back to the other thing. Sorry, I keep interrupting myself. One thing I noted about these guys in the Parasites is that these aren't the first gribbly parasites we've seen. We've also seen the weird abyss parasites on the walls of Loverick and in the Eudex. They all are infested with something else. Now, the fact that these zombies, infinite zombies even, are you alive? Not anymore. So that you've got these infinite numbers of zombies who are all developing this white maggoty presence inside them suggests to me that this, whatever's happening here, is actually a play by Saint Aldrich to fight the Abyss. If that makes sense to you. Because if... Get out of here. If the Abyss presence infuses someone and turns them into gribbly black pulsy doobers, then one way you might fight that is by introducing your own parasite. La-di-da. And through doing so... Hey, what's a frol? Oh, more frols. What are they doing here? Why do we have frols here? Ow. Ow. Okay. Well, alright, the presence of the frols does tell me one thing. It establishes another connection to the undead settlement. Titanite shard, why not? And the fact of the matter is, like, okay, we saw on the road here an evangelist and her cage bros. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Get out of here. An evangelist and her cage bros who seemed to be... Oh! They were gathering bodies. And we just found an infinite source of bodies. They are harvesting that graveyard. They're harvesting it for the bodies of the dead. Could they be working to fight this plague, these parasites? Are they collecting them for the parasites, or are they collecting them to burn out the parasites? Because if the latter, then maybe they're not aligned with St. Aldrich after all. Or maybe what's happening here is not under St. Aldrich's control. Ambush ahead? I doubt it. Why would there be an ambush? Hello. Ah, okay. Okay, I get your point. I get your point, sir. Oh, wait. Well, I mean, I could have handled that ambush better, I will admit. But I'll allow it, What is that thing? These guys are worshipping... Oh, it's a, lady. Okay. Let us do a little bit of this. So these guys are certainly... Yeah, this removes all doubt. Well, maybe not all doubt. But, okay, so the Evangelists and the Undead are... Oh, my! Hello. Yeah, the Evangelists and the Undead Settlement are definitely connected. The Touch definitely connected to this place. I can't drop down there, that's too far. And there's a Groobly Goober down there. And I don't want to deal with him right now. Not even a little. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? Come on, frame rate, keep up. Okay. How do I get down? Ah, here we go. Ambush ahead. There's a lot of ambushes here, aren't there? Okay, so I don't actually have my light spell equipped. But, I mean, this place is pretty well lit, so I don't really... Yeah, fancy. But luckily with my magic sword I can just one-shot these guys. Yeah, like, I don't think my build is particularly strong, but raw sword plus magic enchant does get the job done at the end of the day. That's what really counts. Nameless soldier. Get out of here. These thralls are just hopping left, right, up and down, they don't care. Ooh, up the tushy. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, this group on me now is going to stop me healing? Is that a fact? Yes, okay, cool. Interesting. Interesting his reaction as well. That was a very frustrated reaction. So, like, the Estus either wasn't making contact or it wasn't pouring out? Because, like, we didn't use up a charge uselessly, but the Estus itself refused to flow. And that terminology might actually be a lot closer to the truth than I first thought. Because after all, fire seeks a vessel. Grave Wardens. Grave Wardens? These are the... These guys are from Carthus. Aren't they? Yeah. Like the Grave Wardens, we learned of them in Carthus. Can I magic weapon? Here we go. Oh, I should really not have done that. No, we're fine, okay. Get out of here. You think you're on fire. You think you're cool. I already covered this with the Farron Legion. Just because you're on fire doesn't make it cool. Oh, some throwing knives. I like that. Hey, a bunch of worshippers around a groobly statue. How you doing? You are... Oh, you have some poise, son. You got some poise. You don't. A little bit of an ember. Okay, now... The thing they're worshipping here... I'm just going to interrupt them a little bit. Yeah, get out of here. You're on fire. Yeah, that statue is like... It looks like a guy being consumed by something. Like there's this parasite that's behind him and is just consuming him, just like overcoming him, releasing him. And from his expression, he's not enjoying the process. Oh, what do we have here? Well, this is a rather lovely cathedral, isn't it? Ho ho! Ho ho ho! Oh, hello. Hello. Good thing I looked down there. Yikes. At the same time, what am I doing here? Literally, what am I doing here? Aha! Here we go. Is that a goober? It is a goober. That's a gribbly goober. Where do we see these guys again? We saw them in the Tomb of Carthus. Right? Wonder if there's some relation. Okay, we have seen Grave Wardens, so obviously there is a little bit of a relation. Dual Charm? A tool used in Duels of Judgment. Nulls effects of special area effects for a short time. All Father Lloyd's knights lived in fear of his Duels of Judgment, in which verdicts were carried out by his Sword of Law. All Father Lloyd? Like Lloyd's Talisman? Back in the day? Could be. Oh, why? Oh, you are a pyromancer, and you are abyssed. You're consumed by the abyss, and now you're dead. You're also consumed by the abyss. What's with all these abyss bros here? And they've got candelabras. Wait, no, they've got weird, deacons. Nice. Alright, that's new. Alright, deacon, what do you got for me? Robe worn by the deacons of the Cathedral of the Deep. The deep red pigment denotes the blessing of fire. In time, those dedicated to sealing away the horrors of the deep succumbed to their very power. It seems that neither tending the flame nor the faith could save them. And what does that mean? They obviously got corrupted by their own power. Hey, a shortcut to a place we haven't even gone. Nice. Yeah. It's... Hey, that's cool. Could this be a bonfire? No, it's not. I can tell you with some certainty that... Actually, there might be a bonfire up ahead, who knows? Might as well explore this while we're here. Leave no stone unturned. That's a Dark Souls way. Hello. I get a feeling I should have been opening this from the other side. Hey, it's a bonfire. That's cool. Princess required ahead. Okay. I'll allow it. Is this the cathedral? No, this isn't the Cathedral of the Deep. This can't be. Like the place we just left. That's the Cathedral of the Deep. That doesn't open from this side, which tells me that's another shortcut for later. May the flames guide thee, and may the good blood guide your way. Let's just open this door and make sure it points where I think it points. It should point to... Oh, okay, it doesn't open from the side. But that should point to the big rock where the bunch of guys were looking at a thing. Cleansing Chapel. Okay, that's cool. I could go for a bit of a cleansing chapel. But yeah, that graveyard asks so many questions. Because, like, something is infesting those corpses. Something is infesting those corpses. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, and from whose perspective it's a good or a bad thing, that's that's a big old bundle of laughs, isn't it? Anyway, so I need a couple more souls, but I'm thinking I'm going to start cranking up dex so I can cast decent spells in less than 2 years. Or have the casting time be less than 2 years. I'll use 2 of these. Is that going to be 3,000? It's going to be 4,000. Lucky me. Level up. Dex. Okay, yeah. This increases casting time on spells. Yep, okay. So she still says nothing new. And I've still got my Dark Sigil. I'm starting to suspect that Dark Sigil doesn't really have that much of a story relevance. Like, I'm not going to get screwed for having it. I get the feeling it was just a way to get some free levels and then pay them back later.
Aha, that's so. Ah, most illustrious
Lord Seeker.
Fine kindling for the thrones, and all slain by thy hand. Oh, I have, in fact, methinks thou'st helped thee.
Alright. I don't have any new things for this guy, do I? No, I should buy Crystal Hail. I should buy Crystal Hail and see how that goes, because I don't want the Rapier. I don't want the Rapier, I want the Crystal Hail.
Treat the she is much like thee.
Oh.
Prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
Huh?
Aha, so.
Ba. Say it again. No, say it again, say it again. What was the first thing you said? Ah, damn it. Okay, so I think he was talking about the Firekeeper. And he was saying she was just a bunch of prisoner here as we are. That's interesting. Let's use a couple of Traveler Souls. I should have just used one. Silly me. Begin transposition. Let's get Crystal Hail. Let's get Crystal Hail. Ah, no, I fell. Alright, cool. Let's just try it. I'm just going to try it real quick. Let's get rid of Mercury because it's not the greatest right now. Crystal Hail. Alright, I'm just going to pop up. I'm going to also do a quick round of talking to all these NPCs and see if anyone has anything new to say. Oh, man. Alright, I'm going to wait for that to load while I talk to people. Crone, what do you got?
Ashen One, bring with.
Alright. She's got nothing new.
Ashen One.
Yeah, I'll bring you more souls. Calm down.
What do
you got? Ta-da!
Okay. Another matter. Infusing weapons, my humble code. I know, but believe it or not.
Alright.
Pretty.
Fair call. Okay. Alright.
Oh, hey,
Grey,
you're back.
Grey Rat. What do you got?
In one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part, huh?
Sure is. What do you got? I don't think you actually had anything I wanted. Lightning Urn. I don't know if that's new.
You can keep the ring as. You can keep.
Okay, nothing new here. I'm hearing something upstairs. I'll investigate that in a moment. Okay, so my pilgrim bro's still dead, and I still don't know who done it. Hey, bro.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I am pleased.
Ha ha ha.
Heed my words, fear the fire.
Fear the fire.
The home of pyromancy, Izalith, was scorched by the very fire it created. Undoubtedly, it was a flame of chaos, tangled by a witch's hand.
Uh-huh.
But who's to say that this bonfire's flame is any different?
That's a good question.
Heed my thunder. Do not be what?
That's actually a good question. We don't know the source of the bonfires.
I see. Perfect timing too. I don't mean to see that in the form I hope.
Yeah, I already got you like the lost freaking scrolls of Ulasil and stuff. I want to, okay. I don't actually want Twisted World of Light because it looks like garbage, but it could be useful in some fights. It could be useful in very specific fights.
Come again.
Yep. Okay, and let's see if Irina has anything to say. Irina.
Do you wish to hear? You know,
Sure.
in my home of I would be pleased, although, but if I terrible.
All right. Fine. No one has anything new to say. That's moderately disappointing. Hey, that guy's still up there. Let's see if he has anything new to say. Mister, why don't you go kill some nice people?
Well, hasn't it been some time?
It has.
I'm Leonard, the Ringfinger. Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago.
Yeah, I remember you.
You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric.
Oh!
I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
The ring finder.
If you fancy a proper, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of he has been a prisoner. I can see it in your eyes.
Huh. That's cool. Lift chamber key. Key to underground lift. Key to the room of the lift that descends to the deepest dungeon of Lothric. A surviving Dark Wraith from the land swallowed by darkness is said to be held there. Didn't we find Dark Wraiths already? Like, if I'm not mistaken, they're not such a big deal. I mean, we killed them. Perhaps that one's just like the alpha Dark Wraith or something. Who knows? Alright, let us see what this spell does. What up, homies? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow, that's hard to aim. Are you joking? I should have noticed. It does like 35 damage per strike, my goodness. I should have noticed, like, when the Crystal Sage was so easy to kill that his spells would not be terribly good. More to fool me, I'm afraid. Wow, you gotta like get the angle on this just right, don't you? If you don't, it's just garbage. Look at that, he was right underneath, he didn't even get hit. My goodness. There might be a use for it. I'm sure I could throw it at a boss. I'm sure it'd be good against a boss. And the cast time's pretty fast. Like, the cast time is pretty fast, I'll allow that. It's just, you're never gonna hit anything with it, right? You're never gonna hit anything. My goodness. Alright, well, it's a specialized spell for a certain situation. I just realized I forgot to burn the Undead Bone Shard. I did. That was my bad. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh man, Cathedral to deep. We didn't get too deep into it, but there's a giant just sitting in the cathedral. Why is he even there? Why is he even there? There we go. Much better. Okay. Yeah, we're looking good on a bonfire front. Like, we've got heaps of Estus charges, to the point where we might even be able to turn some into Ashen Flask charges. And so it's +6. I can just like... It just heals me all day, every day. Even without the Estus ring. I can dig that. I can dig that quite heavily. And, on that note, I'll bid you adieu, and see you next time. Well, we'll look more into the Cathedral of the Deep. We will go deep, if you will. Bye-bye.